Welcome Happenings. I'm Yolanda Mayo.
I'm Catherine Bruggeman.
And we are on location at the Marine Corps Exchange. Woo! Can you believe
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Yes.
God, we are not good.
Well, we're good at other things. It's not singing.
Look. It's Toys for Tots. We are going to kick off Toys for Tots.
Where'd you get this, in Florida?
I got this in the exchange. Thank you very much.
I know. Aren't they cute?
I love this.
We have cute stuff.
I love this. This is my toy for Toys for Tots.
Okay. Hey.
Where's yours?
We'll be glad to. I already put mine in. I already put mine in. Hey, you know what? I was getting ready for you, so I thought I got to start getting my stuff ready. So I just thought. But you can ceremonially drop it in.
Well, I was waiting for the CG for his ceremonial drop of the first toy.
Drop of the first toy. Okay.
Okay, which is what we're here for.
Exactly.
And we're going to kick off the holidays. This is how we always kick off the holidays, with Toys for Tots.
Yes.
And we love it.
We do, and we have many locations to contribute.
We do.
And they're all over the base. If that's what if that's where you want to go, I have a really big toy section.
And they're out in town. There's all kinds of events going on.
This is when all retailers come together for a good cause.
Yes, that is.
Absolutely.
And we'll have all that information for you because we have a great show coming up.
We do.
But I'm wondering, where is Leana? I thought you told her what time she had to be here.
I did, but I think she still was buying a gift or something.
For what?
Oh, hello. Thank you, Raymond.
Not just.
Okay. What is
Toys for Tots.
Wow, overachiever. Okay, wait a minute. Bike, flamingo.
I like
bike,
flamingo.
I would love a bike. Like if I was a kid and you step up in the line and then they're like, hey.
Is this something?
How many people do you know ride a bike in a pencil skirt? I'm just saying.
She did it well.
Thank
I thought
you.
she did it well.
Thank you.
But you had a little help from
I did.
Raymond. Thank you, Raymond.
Well, are you guys ready to finally start the show?
Yes.
Good. I want to see you put that in the box.
Oh.
You can put it in front of the box.
Here.
Okay, yeah.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it. Touchdown.
Hey life, look at me. I can see the real top. But when you shook me, took me out of my world, I woke up. Suddenly I just woke up.
So, hi.
Hi.
Aren't you excited?
I am. It's the holiday.
It is. And guess what?
What?
We have something different this year than we've ever had before at the exchange.
What?
Are you ready? Okay. Just happened to have snuck a few out of my safe.
Okay.
All
Let
right.
me see.
This is holiday bucks. $5 holiday bucks. You know what this is?
No, what do we do?
On this ad is actually breaking on November 20th.
Okay.
And it kind of gives you the information in here. Oh yeah, no, look at you. I'll let you have it first. Don't tell anybody
Thank
you got
you.
it, all right? Later on they can check the website and they can get it.
Oh.
But look on the back. So
Okay.
for every $50 you spend, you get one of these. $5 off.
What can we use that on?
Almost everything. There's a little disclaimer. You can't buy, don't go buy a gun.
Oh,
Please.
okay,
All right.
yeah.
Or alcohol or tobacco. Other than that, and military uniforms. Other than that,
Okay.
you can pretty much buy anything. So if you need a TV and you're doing
Yes.
your Christmas shopping here, you can get one of these for every $50 you spend. And then you can come back and buy your TV. You might get it for free.
I know.
Look,
Wow.
Did you just see that? Security!
did.
Security! Security. It's the purple woman in the yellow Hummer.
Yes.
All right, so.
Okay.
Security just got her. Good. Handcuff her, hold her there. We'll come and talk to her later.
Those were
All right,
mine.
we'll get her later. She can stay there in holding for a while. But anyway, so you can redeem these on the 4th through the 6th of December, but on the 20th to the 24th is when we're actually giving them out. So if you do
Oh,
your holiday
good.
shopping between the 20th and the 24th,
Yes.
start collecting those, come back and use them between the 4th and the 6th.
Just in time for Christmas.
I know.
Yes.
And also, by the way, we have some other things going on, but don't tell Yolanda.
Okay.
All right? We have Oliver North coming to do a book signing.
Really?
Yes. We have Herschel Walker coming.
Yes.
I know. Are you excited?
Purple dogs.
Okay, well, I am kind of Redskins
Oh,
fan,
sorry,
and
yeah.
so it was like a, but that's okay. I
Okay,
still like
okay,
him.
okay.
So, but anyway, he'll be coming, so please check the website. We got a lot of stuff coming up in
Okay.
the next couple of months. Huge at the exchange.
Oh, it sounds
All
awesome.
right, so let's see if, you know what, should we go give her some snacks? She looks kind of hungry over there.
We should.
Bread and water.
Yeah. Bread and water. That's
Security has her.
That's right. No bread and water.
Let's go get her.
We just had our Toys for Tots kickoff with Brigadier General Castelvi. Take a look.
Well, I want to thank you all for being here today. This is an important program, and I mean, how much fun is it to be able to already be talking about Christmas in order to be talking about trying to give some gifts to kids. There's nothing that pushes at our heartstrings more than kids. And I tell you what, you know, this program, when you think about where this program, how far it's come. You know, it started out in 1947 when one Marine major stationed in Los Angeles, in the Marine Corps Reserve Center in Los Angeles, when his wife approached him and said, "Hey, I got a toy for a kid. Can you try to find an organization that can give toys to needy kids?" That was one toy in 1947, and you heard the first sergeant talk about what the stats are nationwide. I mean, that grew from there. We're now, Toys for Tots is now in 700 localities around the country, all 50 states, and we can be proud right here what this support activity has done. I mean, think about just last year. Last year, 33,000 toys were collected, 11,000 kids. 11,000 kids. Almost makes me cry thinking about it. 11,000 kids had toys to be opened up at Christmas time. Needy kids. All right? So let's make a commitment, folks, this year. We're going to surpass that. We're going to surpass our numbers that we did last year. We're going to tap into the charitable side that our Marines and their families show so often throughout the year, through all the charities that they provide to. But there's not one that I think is more important during this holiday season than trying to give toys to kids. So I'm starting it out today. I got two toys here. Mom. All right. Oh yeah. No, I just want to explain what they are. One's an Imaginext. I mean, if you're a little kid, you got to love one of these little dinosaur-looking things. Kind of scary. But the one that I really liked was for a little girl. I got a little mermaid. Who doesn't like Little Mermaid? And it reminds me. And that reminds me, my daughter's 25 years old and a huge Little Mermaid fan. I'm a huge Little Mermaid fan. All right, so folks, I'm going to start it off. I'm going to kick it in. I hope you follow behind me. If you haven't bought a toy, there's a toy section here, right, Catherine? Yeah, they are. You got time to get in there, buy a toy, and pop it in here, and spread the word to all your friends. Spread the word about just how important this program is. It's about, again, almost going to make me cry up here. It's about giving kids toys at Christmas time. Needy kids. All right? Hoorah! Thanks so much to the reserves doing this stuff. You guys rock. All right, that's the toy guy calling out.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Our Toys for Tots campaign for 2013 is officially kicked off. Please join us for coffee and cookies over here. Thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you. It was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming out. Let me know if there's anything you guys need, okay?
Thanks,
Well, look at who I have. Who do I have?
I'm First Sergeant Rivera, Inspector First Sergeant for Fox Company 4th Tank Battalion. 4th Marine
Okay.
Division.
Whoa, that's a mouthful. It is. And this is not your first year of doing Toys for Tots.
No,
This
ma'am.
is
My second year.
second year. So you have goals to beat last year, I'm assuming.
Yes, our goal this year, last year we collected over 33,000 toys
Okay.
for 11,000 children for the 7 counties in the Eastern Carolina region.
Wow. And how many counties do you have total?
7.
7 counties. This man is responsible for how many children did you take care of?
We took care of over 11,000 children last year.
11,000, all from this, well, not just from this man, because you can help too. Where can they go and donate a toy this year?
Toys,
What's the best place to donate?
the best place to donate toys is here at the Marine Corps Exchange.
That's correct. Yes. And where other places do you have boxes?
Other places, the Toys for Tots boxes are located at just about every retailer here in the Jacksonville area.
That's wonderful. That's when we all come together for that cause.
Yes, ma'am.
And you also work with other groups, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Who do you work with?
We're in partnership with the Salvation Army and Christmas Cheer.
Awesome, awesome. So I know that our exchange here has multiple boxes, and I know that we were calling you like every week saying, pick up the box, because they were filling up fast.
Yes, ma'am.
And then we also have them over at the air station, at our exchange at the air station, which happens to be mine too, by the way. Did you know that?
Yes, ma'am. And they're also located at, the boxes are also located at the mini marts throughout the...
Absolutely they are. Okay, and then if you don't get here right away, it's okay, because you're collecting all the way up until what date?
December 23rd.
December 23rd, so Santa can make his last round.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, well, thank you so much for everything that you're doing, and as we're speaking, people are filling up the boxes, so that's awesome. All right, they don't even know they're on camera probably. That's okay. But thank you so much for your service and for your service for this too.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, let's go talk to Yolanda. I think she's got to talk to somebody too.
Yes, ma'am.
She's always talking to somebody.
I'm here with Sergeant Major Hopi. See, I do know how to say
That's
it.
right, you got it. Music to my ears.
The Marine Corps Installations and Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune, Sergeant Major. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me a little bit about Toys for Tots. How you feel about Toys for
Well,
Tots?
I'll tell you, it's an annual event that's taken place since the late 40s, and we've been doing it ever since. And it's a great occasion in which we, the military community, can collect toys and distribute it to thousands of needy kids throughout the country. So it's a great event.
It is a great event, and I know that this is one of your favorites every year. I mean, it's so funny. It's just coming to drop the toy in the box, but it's a big deal.
It is a big deal. I mean, from the process of picking out a toy, and then obviously coming and seeing our Toys for Tots sponsors here at our main exchange, and then turning it over. So it's a thoughtful process, and it's a good news story.
It is, and you know what we say. Our saying is, even Santa needs a little help from the Marines every now and then.
That's right. We're here for you, Santa.
Thanks again.
Absolutely.
It's always
My
a pleasure.
Hurrah. Merry Christmas.
Catherine, this is a wonderful display you all have here.
Of course, the military clothing section.
I do have to say there's a lot of lint. Where's your
It's
lint
a dress
roller?
blue experience. Well, honestly,
you know how wearing dress blues
Oh,
is.
I know.
And
But you know what season it is
you
too,
put
right?
on, yeah, I do.
Every one of them are back,
Why, that's-
including me. I've been sewing. Seriously.
Oh, no. Yeah, I think you
Four of you were
probably-
wearing uniforms I sewed, by the way.
Well, I think she had to do my skirt because I put my heel through it. I like to dance at the balls, and I wear the evening dress uniform, and I put my heel.
I was thinking you had a
through.
short skirt and you had your heel. I was thinking,
No.
how did she? Was she doing one of these
No.
numbers?
No. I said, no, not
Chicken
at
wing,
all.
chicken wing.
I am trying to be serious here.
You doing this at the ball?
No, it
Okay.
doesn't happen. It doesn't
Okay.
happen. But thank you for everything that you do to help all of our Marines get ready for their Marine Corps Ball, because this is our favorite time of the year.
Yes.
And the holiday season not only kicks off with the Toys for Tots, but it also kicks off with the Marine Corps birthday. That is how
Absolutely.
we welcome the season in.
Yes, and we love it. And yes, they have been. We have got about 40 people back there sewing like mad women, and you don't even know they're back there. And yeah, they were way behind, and we were all back there sewing, pressing, steaming, and getting uniforms ready, and we got every one of them done.
Well, I do want to say, I don't know if you've seen it. Have you seen the Commandant's message this year?
No, I haven't. I haven't had a
It is
chance.
awesome.
Can we
It is,
see it?
Yes. Take a look.
Heroes to me are the guys that I sweated and patrolled beside and bled beside and fought beside.
I didn't know if our next move was going to be our last. But one of the things that I did know, if we die, we're going to die with honor.
I, Roy Elrod,
do solemnly swear
to support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
It is the warrior, not the poet, who has given us freedom of speech. It is the warrior who salutes the flag, who serves beneath the flag, and whose coffin is draped by the flag.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
And that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States.
And the orders of the officers appointed over me.
He is the POW who went away one man and came back another. or hasn't come back at all. It is the San Diego and Parris Island drill instructor who saved countless lives by turning average individuals into Marines and teaching them to watch each other's back.
According to regulations
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
The warrior is the parading legionnaire who pins on medals with a prosthetic hand. He is an ordinary and extraordinary human being who offered some of life's most vital years in the service of his country and who sacrificed life's ambitions so others would not have to sacrifice their own. It is the warrior, a savior, a sword against the darkness, who has nothing more than the finest, greatest testimony to, and on behalf of, the finest and greatest nation ever known.
So help me God.
For 238 years, United States Marines have served our great nation with unfailing valor, bolstered by the enduring fortitude of one another, their families, and their friends. This is why each year on November the 10th, Marines from all generations gather together in groups both large and small to celebrate the birthday of our Corps and to reflect on our proud legacy. With our fellow warriors and beloved families, we congratulate each other and honor all those Marines who have gone before. They built our reputation as the most disciplined and honorable warriors to ever set foot on a battlefield. We have triumphed in every battle because our Corps is always focused on iron discipline and combat excellence. 2013 marks the anniversary of several touchstone battles in our celebrated history. The 70th anniversary of the 2nd Marine Division landing on Tarawa, the 45th anniversary of the Battle of Hue City, and the 10th anniversary of the march up to Baghdad.
I was fortunate enough to be in one of the most extreme battles of the war, which is Tarawa.
My 1 year in Vietnam was basically jungle warfare, where we experienced ambushes, fighting through the jungle, and suddenly on my final weeks in Vietnam, we are fighting conventional warfare, building to building. It was just such a big adjustment for all of us.
and they started breaking out, you know, grenades and AT-4s and ammunition, and that's when it kind of sunk in. We're about to do something major. We loaded up and we drove to the outskirts of Fallujah. I was in the northwest corner, and I remember that berm. We all got online and we're looking down at this massive city with all the minarets.
The circumstance required us to do what we were trained to do. You know, how we rehearsed and how we trained, quite frankly, we were just so well trained. The Marines around me, that, you know, I love them because they trusted me. They trusted me to make the kind of decisions that were going to put them in the place to win, no matter what the odds.
What good leaders do is good leaders listen. They listen to their Marines. They may not be able to use all those ideas, but they listen to their Marines.
In every contest of combat, Marines have been successful because of our ethos and our absolute determination. This is who we are. Marines understand martial spirit. The warrior character of our Corps has been hard-earned by all who have gone before. And no matter the odds, today's Marines will continue to carry the day with distinction and valor.
No military source ever considered the thought of a military landing against a heavily fortified beachhead and said it just couldn't be done. But the Marine Corps had slightly different ideas on that.
When we walked in, we were ambushed, U-shaped type of ambush. They hit us from the front, from the left, from the right. And majority of my men, because I was the first squad leader, were either wounded or killed in action.
The enemy, the NVA, had a machine gun. Our fire team got knocked down. We got them back in. What are we going to do? How are we going to make this happen?
And I remember my platoon commander, he's like, hey, Sergeant Funk, take him in. And I remember, it's not orders. I jump up, and I did the old follow me. And I ran down that berm, and everybody followed behind me in my squad. And we ran in HE. We started blowing holes in the buildings to make a foothold.
When they started to send the boats in, a boat would hit the reef, drop the ramp, and immediately a shell would land in the boat, and the whole boat would be blown to pieces, and everybody in it mangled and torn and dead. And that happened for probably about 15 minutes of a row of boats, all from beach 1, 2, and 3, and they were being hit by these shells that were coming in. They knew exactly where the reef was. It was zeroed in on it. They knew it perfectly. And as soon as the ramp went down, it was a perfect target. All those men, 20-some odd men in the boat.
We started getting our wounded Marines off the streets. We understood that we might get killed, but as Marines, that was our mission to help one another, because if we were the ones wounded, our fellow Marines would do the same thing.
Got the platoon commanders and the platoon sergeants together. Okay, how are we going to do this? From the back comes that Lance Corporal's word. Sir, I know how to do this. Sir, I can roll my 106 down the steps here of the Way University. So I'll turn my gun. I said, we'll fire that down the street. I said, sir, you know how big the round is? I said, that'll make them pull in their heads. And sir, the back blast? Hell, you can run a whole platoon across the street, or more company if you want, sir. You know what? I didn't have a better idea.
We know that we're walking in and the odds are not going to be in our favor. All we got to do is make the decision before the opposition is ready. If we can make our decision before they can, we're going to win.
Tarawa put to an end any talk about not being able to land on a heavily fortified beachhead. It was the first battle to be able to do so since Gallipoli, and from that time on there was no more reluctance to force landings.
And just what that Lance Corporal said happened. Boom, boom, boom. He rolled that out into the street. He turns his gun. Rounds are cracking all around these two young men, and they're not worried. The rounds are cracking, and they're going to take care of it. They fired the 106. Well, it goes boom. That big round tore down the street. The back blast went up. We ran a platoon across the street, provided the supporting fires to Fox Company. Now, you know what that's called? That's called Lance Corporal ingenuity and PFC power. It's alive and well today. I see it everywhere in the force. I see it everywhere in our Corps, just like I saw it then.
Marines who fought in these epic battles each made their own mark upon the history of our Corps. They passed a rich and illustrious legacy on to us. It's ours to jealously guard. It's up to us to make our own marks and thus proudly pass it on to generations of Marines that will follow.
When you're asking people to risk their lives, you don't have to talk. You can't talk. You can't talk the talk. You got to just step out there. You got to step out yourself. If I expect a Marine to my right and my left to follow me, I got to take a step.
An effective leader doesn't say, okay, we got to get from point A to point B and we're probably going to get shot at a lot. Y'all go ahead. A good leader, by the time he has it out of his mouth, he's already on the way, and you're right there, right step behind him.
The most important part of my job is to take care of the Marines, take care of their families, and make sure that they're doing their jobs, not just for themselves, but for America.
Anybody who raises their right hand and willing to give their, willing to sacrifice, their life to come over and go and protect their beliefs is a hero in my book.
As I used to tell them, officers forward. Officers forward. When we're moving forward, the officers are forward. When we're moving back, the officers are at the back. for the first in and last out.
The intense valor, fighting, and victory that occurred in Tarawa and behind them and having to push forward occurred in Way. And if you look at it, it occurred in Fallujah. And knowing of our history, we realize that that's a legacy that we're part of. That first, we can't let that legacy down as individual Marines. But we also know that it's our job to build upon that legacy.
As General Ron Christmas said to us so eloquently, it's up to us to carry on the legacy that we hold so dear. As we celebrate 238 years of defending our Constitution and the American people, Sergeant Major Barrett and I want you to know how proud we are of all of you. Because of you, gathered here tonight, our Corps remains strong, ready to respond to any crisis in any climate and place.
Remember that America keeps an insurance policy, a hedge against uncertainty. It's called the United States Marine Corps. You are it, Marines. Continue to prepare for the next fight. Do great deeds and endure.
Marines and sailors, the future of our Corps rests upon your shoulders. It's up to us, today's generation of Marines, to uphold our reputation and to keep our honor clean. Stay alert and stay ready. Happy birthday, Marines, and Semper Fidelis.
Well, that's it, ladies. Did you have fun today?
I did. Toys for Tots.
Toys for Tots.
Yay!
The Marine Corps birthday. We're getting ready for the holidays.
All the events.
All the events.
The Bucks.
I got them back. We frisked her.
I cannot believe that you had security track me down. They tackled me like I was a criminal.
You're a retired Sergeant Major. Just smack them back.
Girlfriend, I'm not retired.
Okay. Oh, you're not?
I'm not retired.
Oh, no.
You knew I wasn't retired.
Well, yeah. I just see you like this all the time, so. I know that's not the uniform of the day.
It's not the uniform of the day.
It's not. So, so you guys ready to go shopping? And hey, it's time to kick this stuff off.
We have so much going on this base for the holidays.
Yes,
we do.
If you haven't looked yet, please check out the website www.mccslejeune.com.
No R.
Yeah, and you will see all the great events we have going on, the holiday events for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, for the Marine Corps balls.
Yes.
You
right.
name it, it's out there. We got something going on.
Yes.
Right?
All on the website.
Did you know we had Santa coming too?
He comes every year. I know Santa. I know him.
I know him too.
I know him.
I wrote him and he wrote me back.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Leana.
Wow.
Okay.
Santa wrote her back.
Santa wrote her back.
Wow. Well, Santa will be officially here on the 30th, on Saturday after Thanksgiving.
And then don't forget who else do we have coming here to the exchange?
We have
Oliver
Herschel
North.
Mark. Yes, Oliver North and Herschel Walker. I almost
Yes.
said Herschel Oliver.
I know.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know what? It's better to just check out the website.
Please, for the times and all that good stuff.
And coming up on the show, we will have several things, but one of them is our annual Christmas party with the coordinators.
I love that. You want to go to a party?
I do.
She wants to go to a
She
party.
wants to go to a party. We're going to have so much fun there, Leana.
Okay,
It'll be a great time.
Oh, good. I love a party.
And Leana,
She loves a party.
we would really like you to dress like an elf. We do it every year.
Yes.
Are they telling the truth?
Leana, we wouldn't lie to
do.
you.
We always dress up
always
like
dress
elves.
like elves.
You would tell me the truth.
Yes,
would
we'll
tell
meet you
the
there.
truth. We'll meet you there at the field house
Right.
for the
and
Christmas
I come by
party.
myself.
No, we'll meet you there.
We'll meet you
be
there.
there. All the coordinators will be there. They wouldn't lead
Okay.
you wrong. You know that.
Yeah. So we'll meet ahead of time and I'll check out your costume.
Well, I'm busy working, so I'll have to get there. We'll just see you there.
Thank you all for joining us today. And until next time, I'm Yolanda Mayo.
I'm Catherine Bruggeman.
I'm Leana Anding.
And this is Happenings.
See, I'm glad he wasn't super tall. You're just tall. Because I have flat shoes on today, and I stand next to Yolanda. I come up to her navel.
Are we good? Okay.
All right.
Toys for Tots just happened. Our kickoff with Brigadier General. Start over.
Let's do it again.